Oh, it's great to be back. Great to be back. Not that many hours later, but still. I was going to say good morning to everyone, but you're not going to see this till tonight, so that is a stupid thing to say. I got back to as many people as I could last night, email-wise. I think I missed 4 or 5, but I'll get to them tonight. Sorry about that. Just no service up here. It's a fucking disaster. Timber savage though, so can't really complain too much. Greg's here. He's fucking mad for the money. Look, I'm still waiting for stock. I'm so sorry. People waiting for mugs, people waiting for hoodies. I have most of my hoodies back in, but I will promise this. In another 2-3 months, I will have all my issues with stock, not getting stock on time, running out of stock. That will be over. I'm doing big business in the background, big CEO shit, to make sure that doesn't happen again. Make everyone's life easier, especially mine. But yeah, sorry. I done a few orders last night for Tasmania. I love Tasmanian addresses. They're just so handy. They're mostly just PO boxes and numbers. You can nearly remember. Yeah, I wish they were like that here. Wouldn't mind the weather either. Where's he going? The oven is rattling, so I'm gonna have to do something with that later. That's annoying. I was going through messages as I do when I'm doing my orders, and when I was having my breakfast this morning, and the Raptor is supposed to be in on the 20th. That's what I've been told. Hopefully I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I love Skoda, and Vicky does too. I want to thank Brian Larkin and Centrepoint Autos for sourcing it for me so quickly. Vicky was giving out to me last night because I ordered a few parts for it. She said, leave the thing alone. I was there, number one, don't say fuck, right, because it's a bad word. And number two, I just wanted to be the coolest Skoda this side of Mississippi. Just, that's all. So, get off my fucking back, woman. And my percolation holes have been dug for the house today. Vicky's housebound, and I'm up here. So hopefully my cousin is going to sort it out for me. I love the look of big stacks of timber in the morning, especially when they're my creation. And speaking of my creation, I'm going to be recording the first episode of my podcast this weekend, hopefully. So much work, effort, time and money gone into that. Also, as I can just speak freely, and please God you can too. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah. We are talking about the podcast. I suppose the most common questions that I get asked are, one, why would you go through all that effort? Would you not just record it somewhere or go somewhere and do it? There's Gareth. Or maybe record it in your kitchen. Yeah, you could. Well, I'm not half-arsenating. No fucking way. Find out as much as you can about a subject. Invest in it. Put your best foot forward. And then if it fails, it fails. I can live with that. I've tried my best. That's fine. But I have a plan. I know what I want to do. I think that if I wasn't on Snapchat or Instagram, I wasn't in contact with all the fucking amazing cool people that have actual stories and telling me stuff that just blows my mind, I would have no faith in reality. I think the whole world is full of knob-ends. Weak, snowflake knob-ends. But it's not. There is some cool... I ran out of time. Anyway, long story short, I just want to have conversations with normal people. Interesting people that I want to talk to, people I wish that I could hear on podcasts that I can't, and I look and I can't find them. So I'm not going to push this towards the masses or anything. I just want, if who follows me now listens to it, I'd be happy then. People are wondering what I'm going to call it. I was going to call it Conversations with a Tender and a Tentative Lover, but I didn't. I was also going to call it Big Dick Dave and Friends, but I wouldn't have flew. Vicky wouldn't have liked it. What I did like was Pulling Back the Foreskin of Reality. No. Big hardy bastard. Throwing down trees with his bare hands. Some man. Where did he go? The Raptor watch. Still not here. Gary walking up. Poor fucker. Poor lower. Big bag Greg. Come on, big bag Greg with his big arms. Look at him. The size of him. Barely fits in the cab. I wanna try and finish down here this evening. Have that all cleared. Because I'm sick of dragging stuff up there. And I can bring all that out a different way. So, and that's my plan today, and that's the plan I'm working to. Oh, the crack is 90. The crack is 90. Look at that. Pipe and all. Looks like vomit, but it tastes delicious. I needed this coffee. I should have brought a few beers. That would have been like, there'd be a party then, wouldn't it? And loads of people were sending me pictures of their deliveries of brew beer, and I'm absolutely delighted you like it. I'm delighted now, because I wouldn't put you wrong. I wouldn't put you wrong. And that discount code is still there, and I was talking to the lads at Brew, and they might do another competition or something this month. And yeah, so I'm making big bank 10. Ooh, Jesus, boys, this is rough. Maybe it's not rough, just I can't really see what I'm doing. It's that old weird time of the evening where it's not bright, it's not dark, it's kind of hard to see behind the machine. Nice big stack of timber, look. Whoa. Just nosing me way down into the abyss. And hopefully we won't go down too far. Ah, that's enough, that's enough. Not any farther than that. That would be a great idea. Yeah, that's what you call a fucking bank, boys. That's what you call a fucking bank. The whole not having any service though is... it's very annoying. Entertainment wise, I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel when I'm 6 hours into a lecture on ancient Mesopotamia. I go home tonight, download a shitload of content. Every so often you see lads going down the mountain bike trail, their lights on, that's cool. But other than that, darkness, spookiness. Don't always be spooked down in woods, but I don't like this one. Never did. Never did. Got a couple of frights up here. You know what I mean? Normally when I'd have no sorry, ran out of time. Normally when I'd have no service, I could always fall back on my CDs, but there's no CD player this. I don't know where the charger is for my iPod. I haven't used that in so long. I download some music onto a memory stick. I have to reevaluate everything, don't I? I'll know when I get home, but I think I got a delivery of stuff today. I'm hoping it's mugs. I'm hoping it's mugs. But if it's not, I think it could be hoodies, and I'm expecting those sandy brown hoodies in. Just people looking for them. And if you want, I will get. Such a nice crayon on this yoke. Really, really like it. I have to say. This is just so smooth. Hard to get used to though. There's different settings for when you're on hills, and sometimes you forget. You can lose the power like that. So you have to be careful. I'm sure like everything, you get used to it after a short while. She just shoves out the old extension there. Go in. The light on the crane comes on automatically. And turns off as well. I'll know when I get home, but I think I got a delivery of stuff today. I'm hoping it's mugs. I'm hoping it's mugs. But if it's not, I think it could be hoodies, and I'm expecting those sandy brown hoodies in. Just people looking for them. And if you want, I will get. Such a nice crayon on this yoke. Really, really like it. I have to say. She's just so smooth. Hard to get used to though. There's different settings for when you're on hills, and sometimes you forget. She kind of loses power like that. So you have to be careful. I'm sure like everything, you get used to it after a short while. She just shoves out the old extension there. Cool, isn't it? The light on the crane comes on automatically and turns off as well. And the reason it turns off automatically is when the crane's in certain positions. You don't want that on shining in your face. That'd be quite annoying. Annoying like the way this yoke beeps every time you press every single function or button. That is so annoying. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to remove that. That's very, very annoying. Beep, 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 beep. I bet you're not even surprised, but the mugs didn't come in. I was walking in the door and I said to Vicky, I get delivery. She said, yeah, you got a good bit of stuff today. And I went down and no mugs. None. It's so frustrating. When I ordered these ages ago, I was told, no, it'll be 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Pressure's off. They're in stock. You'll have no bother. Yet here I am. But look, hopefully tomorrow. Anyway, I have green hoodies and I got the sand ones. And there's burgundy. I'm nearly all out of the cross neck heather greys. And I have some of the black ones in the cross neck, but oh god, it's unbelievable. A few people waiting on returns as well, and once I get the heather greys in, sorry, ran out of time. Yeah, once I get them in, I'll send them out to you as soon as I can. Josh, he's on mountain bikes. Looking forward to getting back up onto the bike myself, although it's going to be a while before I get over this. Don't be fooled with how well I look right now. Yesterday was touch and go. Last night was pretty scary. You know, thank God for modern technology. I was hooked up to a heart monitor. Twice last night my heart stopped. Vicky had to run in and use the defibrillator on me. The drama this morning. I was taking off the sensors. Alarm was after going off. Vicky was there. Where are you going? I said, I'm going to work. She said, David, you can't go to work. You nearly died last night. I said, Vicky, listen. Chill the fuck out. Don't expect you to understand. But don't stand in my way. Men did not build the world that women live in by staying at home when they were sick or half dying. Like, you just have to get up and go. She said, but what happens if that happens to you? You know, I'll never find another tender and attentive lover and provider like you. I said, look, there's billions of us. There's billions of us. Men are fucking awesome. Just heard on the news there that they just signed it into law that it's mandatory to get vaccinated in Austria. In other words, it's illegal. You can be fined. Now, before everyone starts freaking out, I'm not against vaccinations. But if someone had told people that kind of thing would happen, that government would have the power and the control to mandate what people do with their own body. So in other words, yeah, government, here, you know better. You can have sovereign control over me as an individual. Would you have believed it? You definitely wouldn't have went along with it. Good luck trying to get that power back. I don't know. That people forget what freedom means. Freedom is the ability to do something stupid. Freedom is the ability to make mistakes. And guess how humans learn? Mistakes. Don't take away that power. The government knows best. We all know how clever they are. The way they're flying it. Go on, give it to her. Go on, boys. It's a job. There's a puck of them. A puck load of them. Having to crack. Oh, she was on the bike now. My friend Gary and Scott and all the boys built them. Now he's building me podcast room. For fucks.
Now is the biggest app in the
Bit of coffee, bit of long coffee. Say you feed a cold or starve a flu, I'm not sure which one it is. With man flu, all those theories go out the window. No, you excessively feed yourself whatever you can get. High sugar, high fat content, just to get the body going again. Like, yeah, sure, vitamin C, but to kill two birds with one stone, Fanta, fizzy orange. Like today for lunch, I'm having double chocolate chip muffins. And I heat it in the oven because I can. It's nice. This coffee, for instance, I don't drink coffee with sugar. There's 9 sugars in this. Tablespoons. I was just thinking about the Austrian man day. I just said to myself, imagine in a few years that all works out perfectly for them and they have that little bit of power and they got just a lot of people dying of heart disease and obesity related illnesses. There's too much sugar being consumed. I think we'll find anyone that eats a certain amount of sugar every week, or maybe we'll just find someone that doesn't do the right amount of exercise. It sounds great. It'll save lives. You know, and on paper it sounds good. You know, government knows best. Don't give people a choice, they'll just make the wrong one. Fags, gone. Fast cars, don't need them. You can get killed if you go fast. Oh, people are so stupid. There's no end to it. There's no end to that shit. Governments get power, they don't want to give it back ever. And you know, if decisions like that work with health, why wouldn't they work with economics? Of course they would. Why does Johnny up the road have a €20 million house? Yeah, he works hard and he's fucking excellent at what he does. But fucking Tom works just as hard and he only has 250,000 of a house. Yeah, he's not as skilled at what he does and he doesn't have as high a paying job. He works just as hard, so he should share it out. But then little Dave only has a 50 grand flat. But his kids need a garden. He doesn't work that hard, but he has a right, so he should share it out. It's fair. But then Billy Bob, he's sitting with Mammy wanking all day and does nothing, wouldn't do a tap, just drinks. But he still needs his own home. He wants to start a family someday. Him and his fucking woman with 3 baby daddies need a place to live. No, they don't work, but they have a right to a home. So share it all out. See? It's fair. Now, if you went to a society like that, no one would have a drive to and you'd have no way. I ran out of time. But look, you just remove the drive for any human to get good at anything. Why would they put in all that effort to become an expert in anything that they do? And we need experts. We need people that are good at everything. If you have a sick family member and you want a brain surgeon, you want the best. If you're building a house, you want the best. If you want a mechanic, you want the best. Who do you want building your planes and your cars, inventing your shit and your computers? Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna stop now because that whole Austria thing has me just frustrated. There was no saying in the Soviet Union during their communist era. They pretend to pay and we pretend to work. Yeah. Greg came up to see how I was going. So of course I'm flying it. Of course. You know who I found? Guess who I found? This. It's that time, Saturday night. I'm allowed. Vicky's gone to collect takeaway, Chinese. You know, feed the cold, starve fluid, all that. Just eat as much as I can. And bubble, 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 bubble. Oh, it's so bubbly. Making Big Bang 10. That's the code. After a day's work, I can feel it getting rid of the sickness as it goes down the back of my throat. Here. Do you want to get the hair out of your eyes? Do you want to get the hair out of your eyes?
No.
You should. Here, come here. Mammy said not to give you pens, but...
No.
Now, can you see better now? You tired? What's it? What's wrong with your foot? It's sore.
Yeah.
Show me. You're grand. You're grand. You've mad hair.
No. It's nice.
Is it nice?
hair.
Is it a nice picture?
Yeah.
Show me. What are you drawing?
Just that.
That's your koala bear.
What?
Your koala bear.
Jane, you better be good. Jane, be good.
Yeah.
Jane, your hair's weird.
What?
Are you pretty?
Yeah.
Are you beautiful?
Yeah.
I love your hair.
Oh, yeah.
Why? What's wrong with it? No, leave your hair clip in.
No.
No, you made her take it out. It's your fault.
Do you want me to take that out? Can I take it out? Can you do it yourself?
Mom.
Why do you look so dirty?
Because she just ate her supper.